fever, and whether you're hiking the trails at Sleeping Giant or maybe you're climbing to the top of Mount Washington, you need to be prepared for the unexpected. And our next guest says that there are 10 essential items that can get you out of any bind while hiking. Amy Parulis is the Community Relations and Events Manager for Denali, and she's here to break it down for us. Amy, welcome back here to the show.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you're heading out on the trails, whether you're here in Connecticut or going to the White Mountains, there are certain things you want to have so that you're prepared, that you don't have to be, trying to rely on your cell phone to call for emergency evacuation. If you have these things, that you'll be pretty prepared when you're out on the trail.
Okay, and the good thing, it looks like everything that you brought here today will fit into our first item here, the backpack.
Yes, everything I have here easily fits into the small 20-liter bag, so we're not even looking at a big bag right now. This is just a 20-liter bag to get you going out on the trail. From there, the big thing is your navigation. You can't always rely on your cell phone. You don't always have service. Your phone might die, so it's good to know how to use a map and compass.
And is that something that, say, if one of our viewers walks into the store and they say, hey, I know I need this stuff, but I don't necessarily know how to read it or where this trail goes or how the compass is working in relation to the map, can you help them with that?
Yes, we have staff that can show you how to use the compass. We do sell some of these detailed maps that have the topographical lines on them and point out the trails. And we also are putting on a hike on April 23rd that we are teaching how to use your map and compass skills, and that will be at the Timberlands in Guilford.
Very cool.
So a lot of people don't know how to use that anymore because of, excuse me, GPSs and phones. So
I have no idea.
Important skills. Maybe
so
you should come along.
I'll have to show up on
Absolutely.
the 23rd. I have to check that out. Next up.
After that is sun protection. I'm a huge fan of wearing a hat when I'm out on the trails to protect my face. You can bring a small thing of sunscreen along with you, sunglasses. The other thing I threw in here is actually bug protection. Here, obviously, we're the home of Lyme disease, and with the fears of the Zika virus coming along, you want to have some sort of protection from the bugs, whether it is, these are actually wipes that you can wipe on. Not everybody likes to spray stuff on, and these are wipes that you can just put all over what is out so that the bugs
wherever
don't bite you.
Your skin is exposed.
So,
and back to this sunscreen, I'm sure our meteorologist can attest to this. It's good to wear, not even when it's 90 degrees out, but on a day like today when it's really sunny out or really
absolutely.
hazy,
I mean,
you can still get a sunburn.
You can be, if you're out all day long, you can get in. Even in the winter when you're out and the snow is reflecting on you, you can get it. And another thing I also always have, and it's in my pocket right now, we have some lip gloss that is also SPF protection, so that you protect. Well, you have yours too.
It would be almost as cool as if you had your News 8 chapstick.
Oh, but you know what?
There it
I have
is.
a second chapstick in there.
Okay, you won the chapstick battle for today. Enough of the chapstick. Okay, moving on. Insulation.
Moving on.
Very
Insulation. Everybody knows about fleeces. Fleeces are great for insulation out on the trail, and then the also really nice thing about them is then you can go into town and you're wearing them. You go out after a hike and you look just as good in your fleece as you are on the trail, and they provide awesome insulation. So usually carry a fleece with you, even if you're not expecting to get cold.
To be cold, because I'm sure at night those temperatures drop down. It gets a lot colder than you think.
Especially this time of year. It will, just ask Gil, it will drop pretty quickly when the sun goes down. And that being said, if you get caught when the sun is down, you want to have your illumination, which is your headlamp. And we have a headlamp here, and I can maybe blind you with the headlamp. And this one also, we can switch and have red safety lights. So if you're out in some type of emergency, you can actually get the red blinking. And the red is also nice when you're out with your friends camping, that you don't blind each other.
Right. So they know where you are without.
Right. So this is somewhat of a fancy headlamp, but you can have a flashlight with you. I prefer headlamps because then your hands are free to do other things. You might have hiking poles or going around.
We have about 30 seconds to get through the rest.
First aid kit, important to have. This is a nice, small, easy one to have for fire, just in case you need to build a fire. A lighter, super easy to have lighter. It's always good to have something, an emergency, if you have a knife, and then duct tape to help repair things. You want extra water, food, and our emergency shelter I want you to try on.
Oh, try it.
We have a garbage bag here. It's obviously really easy to bring along.
Okay. Now what will I be doing with this garbage can?
You are going to, it's not a can, it's a bag.
Oh,
we're going to, if all of a sudden you're caught out in the storm and it's raining.
Find the opening, it's here somewhere. Where, oh, there it is, okay. So it's raining out, torrential downpours.
You just whip out your garbage bag. You poke a hole in the top.
Yes.
and then we'll put it on. I don't want to mess up your hair.
Put my, oh, of course. Okay. How's that, huh? Let me just go like that. All right. Well, Amy, thank you so much. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the show and stay nice and dry for everybody at home.